Hi guys, welcome to class. Let's look at bacteria and disease. I mean human disease, because that's what we'll be considering. Bacteria, human disease. There you go. Bacteria and human disease. Now you see, we have looked at the different characteristics of bacteria. Actually, we have gone through the phase of saying the prokaryotes, and it also has different ways, utilizes oxygen. We have the aerobes, the obligate aerobes, the facultative anaerobes, those that it's not too much. Those that are not really pertinent or are not really concerned about whether oxygen is available or not. If it's there, it's fine. If it's not there, life continues. And we looked at spirochete as a very good example. Then you also look at the obligative aerobes, the nitrogen fixing bacteria who always want oxygen to be there, obligate. Then of course you look at the obligate anaerobes, and I mentioned Clostridium, that is, just take that oxygen away. They don't want it, they don't want to see it, they are okay without the oxygen. And we have the microaerophiles that will just need it at just kind of less than 5% oxygen to be present. They don't want it above that. They are fine with just 5% oxygen. So now, one thing you should know generally is that, you see, bacteria have this unique, out of all group of organisms, they have more like the highest tolerance range, in the sense that ash, and that's why they're able to survive. I mean, they have been around before the existence of man. They are prokaryotes. So, before conditions which would be unfavorable to other group of organisms, bacteria have the ability to survive in extremely harsh, not just harsh, extremely harsh weather conditions. Bacteria will do just fine. I mean, they inhabit areas, parts of the world that are previously considered as uninhabitable by other group of organisms. Bacteria will inhabit it and they will survive. They are resistant to radiation, that is, even if you are going to drop an atomic bomb somewhere, an hydrogen bomb, you are not going to wipe out bacteria from existence. They are still going to be resistant to that. And they also have the presence of this extra chromosomal DNA, which you mentioned, which gives them certain special characteristics, including that resistance factor. But you should know, as much as they have these weird things, unique things, captivating things about them, they could also be potentially dangerous to other group of organisms, particularly man, because some bacteria are disease-causing organisms. Majority, if not all. Even the bacteria which make up the normal flora of the body, but like those in the skin, you can refer to them as opportunistic organisms. That is, whenever, remember when we were talking about care of the skin, I did mention that there are these organisms that, although they are present on the skin, and that is why I made emphasis on taking care of your skin. When you have little cuts, try to close it up and disinfect that area, in the sense that clean it up and then close it up with a bandage, or you could just use a simple plaster, depending on the extent of the injury. Because when you do that, if you don't do that, you are going to create an opening in the skin, and even these bacteria which we said they are present naturally on your skin, when they get in, they can cause infection. Because the way normal flora works is that if a certain organism is resident in the intestine, if that organism should make its way to the stomach, it's going to cause problem in the stomach. But as long as it's in the intestine, it doesn't cause problem. That is, as long as the normal flora of the skin is present on the skin surface, it's not going to cause problem. But then there's opening in the skin, it's going to get into and cause problem. What am I saying? Bacteria are disease-causing organisms. That is, they can cause disease. They have the capability of establishing widespread epidemics. They have the capability. They can cause disease. So even as much as they are beneficial to the environment, to the planet as decomposed, and to the environment around us, they are also capable of causing diseases. And there are a good number of common diseases caused by common bacteria around us. We talk about the case of gastroenteritis, The bacteria are chiefly indicated. Even when you talk about peptic ulcer, particularly the one caused by bacteria, the bacteria for ulcer, which is called Heliobacter pylori. So they are even indicated in stomach ulcer. So this is the bacteria responsible for peptic ulcer, Heliobacter pylori. So that's an ulcer causing bacteria, Heliobacter pylori. So also, he also indicated in gastroenteritis, which is inflammation of the lining of the stomach flu. So these are diseases that bacteria are indicated or implicated as being the causative agents. Gastroenteritis, stomach flu. Now I'll be mentioning Streptococcus mutans. I haven't said that Anton von Leeuwenhoek, when he was taking specimen from the scrapings of his teeth, and he said he saw bacteria, the wee animalcules, was actually looking at Streptococcus mutans. Because this bacteria is resident on the teeth. So what happens is that this bacteria is a fermenter. It ferments glucose. When it ferments glucose, you receive acid. This acid then creates pores in the teeth, holes in the teeth, causing the tooth decay. So when you eat that sugary food, you are just giving it its diet. In turn, it's going to help you to ferment it, and it's going to help you to create pores in your teeth such that it causes tooth decay. And most times, eventually, it gets so bad that you have to remove the tooth. So what am I trying to say? Bacteria cause human diseases. They are disease-causing agents. They can cause disease. They have the capability to induce a pathological state in the body of the host. And we'll look at common bacteria with their common diseases in the next class. See you in the next class.